Well, hey everybody. I wanted to make a video kind of showing my DIY vests, jackets that I've decorated, and the themes, and just kind of show off, maybe inspire, maybe get inspiration from people who also enjoy kind of customizing their clothes. And I'm just going to show you what kind of things I've done, and kind of talk about where the vest started and where we are now. So this first one actually was the first vest that I ever kind of customized. It was for a Poison Ivy costume that my friend and I, she did a Harley Quinn and I did Poison Ivy, and I kind of did a punk rock version of Ivy. So we have a girl gang patch, we have a Days of the Dead patch, which is a convention that is really fun, a horror kind of convention. We've got pins that are kind of like Boys Are Gross, like Peace, a little Ramones pin. I put a Harley Quinn patch on the pocket there, and we have kind of plant things, save the nature, plants are friends, that kind of vibe going on. We've got a Cramps patch. The back has a big Boom comic sequiny patch that I really like. I thought that was a really cool back patch. We've got a Mad Max, We Are Not Things. We got a little Lou Reed, a little Go-Go Bordello, The Clash, Black Flag, a little Ivy. This one, I really like the way this one turned out. It started as this vest. I didn't do anything to change this one other than put the patches and the pins on it. But I think it turned out really well for my purposes, and I really like the base vest of this. It's really light and fits nicely, and you know, I really like the way that this one turned out. Alright, this is the second vest that I kind of decorated. It started out as a jacket actually, and I cut the sleeves off and made it into a vest. This one's a little heavier than the last one because it was a jacket, and at this point it's kind of just become the catch-all for all of my pins that I don't have anything to, I don't have anywhere to put them because they're not in theme with the rest of the vests. But I started out this one on the back, putting the chevron fabric. It started out as like a Twin Peaks vest, and I had different back patches that I would change to. Eventually I did get the blue rose and sewed it on, and we have a little red rum. We've got Laura and the Black Lodge. It's still mostly Twin Peaks, but it is kind of a random one now with Razorhead and Mew. And we've got the red studs on here that I thought really went well when it was just Twin Peaks, but now it's just kind of everything. Got a Funhouse patch that James gave me at my first RTX. Got a little Labyrinth, Oats, Alien. We got Bing Bong. We got Julian pins and the popsicle patch. We got Gorillas. We got the Void. A lot of Cavity Colors pins, like the Shining one. Got some Disney pins of Dumbo and Cy and Am. We have a Jim Cornette face that I made. X-Files. We got another Laura patch on here. We got Cassandra and Crucial Taunt for our little Wayne's World shout out. Got the Joker. Got that video game that I played. Suspiria and Power Rangers. So this one just turned out to be whatever I had that I didn't have room for on another vest. But it's still kind of fun. And It just kind of holds my pins until I can get somewhere else to put them. This one is one of my favorites. It's the Rob Zombie vest. All things Rob Zombie. This one started as a vest as well, but I cut the lining out of it, which probably wasn't a great idea because there's just fringe everywhere now. But I cut the lining out and dyed it. It was supposed to be red, but it kind of turned purple, and it's a little splotchy, but it's kind of cool. The back here, I took a t-shirt that I didn't wear anymore and cut the design off and sewed it on for a back patch. And on the collar here, I have little studs in little crosses, little X's, just kind of decorated around that collar. And then we have just all the different Rob Zombie things. We got El Super Beasto, we got Otis, an honorary Chop Top. He's not a Rob Zombie character, but played by Bill Moseley, it kind of counts. We got more Cavity Colors pins. We got some Fright Rags pins, a lot of Sherry Moon pins because she's my favorite ever. Rob Zombie pins. We got I Love Otis. We got a Devil's Rejects pin. We've got more pins from Local Boogeyman, which is where the Three from Hell patch came from. And that pin for Three from Hell, I made this House of a Thousand Corpses pin for G. Ober, old goober himself. We got Lords of Salem, we got Living Dead Girl, we got Captain Spaulding's Pigs is Beautiful, we got Michael Myers, we got Total Skull somewhere around here. There it is. We just got anything that's Rob Zombie goes right here on this one. And it's gonna get very crowded, I suspect, once Three from Hell actually comes out and there's more pins and merchandise. It's gonna be pretty heavy and covered. And this one is probably the most simple vest that I have because it is specifically for David Lynch pins and decorations right now. It started as a vest as well, and I got a Laura t-shirt and cut her off of there, sewed her on, and got these custom rocker patches from Etsy. The Fire Walk with Me. And the front, we have a little Dale Cooper pin. We have a blue velvet pin that I made. Now it's dark. We got the Bang Bang bar, and we have Dick Laurent is Dead from Lost Highway. I made that one as well. And that one's just very simple and ready for more David Lynch stuff. I might eventually end up taking some of the Twin Peaks patches off of the other vest and putting them on this one. But I don't know. I kind of like the simple, not, you know, it's not heavy like the others are because it doesn't have a ton of buttons on it. It's just kind of nice and casual. And now I have this jacket, which I recently got. It doesn't have anything on it yet. It still has sleeves. It's just kind of a blank canvas, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it yet. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. For themes, for patches, pins, it's a little dark to dye the color, but maybe bleaching, just any old thing. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but the possibilities are endless. All right, here we have my patch box and pin box of things that I haven't put on any vests obviously yet. We've got a little Kaylee and a Firefly patch in here, which is the brown coat insignia. I do have a Kaylee costume, but I'm not sure if I want to put that on there or not. I've got some little unicorns and rainbow things. Another Three from Hell patch that I got at some point extra. I have the Who Killed Laura Palmer part of the t-shirt that Laura's face came from. I kept that for later use. I might put that on something. I think that would be pretty cool as rocker patches or something to that effect. We've got the owls are not what they seem. I think I had this maybe on another jacket and took it off. That would be good for the David Lynch vest. I have some Aperture Science and the old school Aperture and a Wheatley Laboratories patch. We've got a Wayland Yutani, a Tyrell Corp, Infinite Dreams, which some of this stuff came from. I have patches that I've made, like I have a Westworld and another Wayland and an Encom from Tron. We've got a Tetraval from District 9 and Elysium and all that. We got an Oats Studio, a small one, and a back patch size one that I made as well. So these are all kind of waiting for a home. I feel like I could easily have a kind of sci-fi themed vest with most of these. Maybe at some point a video game vest for my Portal stuff. I'm not sure. So if you have any suggestions, please let me know. That would be really, really cool. But for now, that's all my stuff. So thanks for watching.